Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Let's Psychology Silent Hill 2. Now, oh my days, last week was a scorcher, and as you can see in the chat over there, big content warning. The game is terrifying and contains many themes that some viewers might find upsetting or distressing, and I obviously want you to look after yourselves as much as we can as we go through. Now, we had some great input last week from some fans who were way more knowledgeable of the game than I was, which was fantastic. But I've thought a lot about what happened last week, and honestly, like a whole bunch of that game, like the bit that we played, I did not remember at all. I remembered like the prison bit. I did not remember the labyrinth, and I honestly had blanked out all the stuff that happened with Angela. That room, I was thinking about that room all week. All week. It was absolutely terrifying. It was so graphic. And as a consequence of that, I've thought of a few things. So there's some plot stuff that I'll get to before we start playing, because I think we can do that as I get previously. But it's a couple of big things that I want to say. Firstly, obviously we know, Angela was in town in Silent Hill. It was made clear that she had pardon me, sorry, drank way too much water too quick. She was, experiencing abuse and from her father, that was, graphic, and she, killed him basically. Now, we could get into this big moral debate around like whether that is all right. From the game point of view, very excellently staged in that we had, the prison and then a puzzle that was about justice, and like punishment. And I think, it was definitely maybe making us think about, well, is it appropriate when someone has done something horrific to us to seek retribution and justice? Ultimately, that's a moral issue. Ideally, we would like to live in a world where the justice systems in our countries operate to such a level and a degree that justice is possible for all victims and for all people who experience, are victims of crime. Period. Unfortunately, that is not maybe. It's just not the case, right? It's just not. And unfortunately, many people do not get the justice that they want. Does that mean we should take it into our own hands? I don't know. There's also a big debate in sort of the victim focused, sort of trauma focused and informed treatment about, do victims need to forgive their abusers? I'm in the camp that I don't think you need to. A lot of people are like, well, you'll forgive and forget. I'm not quite sure that I buy that myself. Like, if you want to and that's going to help you, fine. But I don't think you should be put under pressure to do that. If I'm really honest, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, there's a difference between holding grudges, right? And like, just like the opposite of love is not hate; it's indifference. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure we can all think of instances where someone's like really, really rattled our cages, really, ticked us off, or maybe instance physically done stuff to us we didn't want or didn't like, and we kind of have to break that down and say, okay, do we hold a grudge about it? Do we get them back? And although the scale is adjustable, the principle that I'm talking about is the same thing, right? Aside from all that, one of the things that I sort of forgot to mention, that I want to sort of really highlight here, like, so if you're kind of like listening to this and you're kind of like zoning out or whatever, like just real dial in for this minute, right? It wasn't really clear in the game, but when we look at traumatic events and the things that have happened to ourselves and to people, the trauma is never your fault. I always come to say hello. It's never your fault, right? It's just not. Because ultimately these things happen because other people choose to do actions, perform actions and consequences, and that's not your fault. And I think that's a big thing that wasn't really evident in the game, and relating to the plot stuff, like, we know people are in Silent Hill for a reason. We're not quite sure why yet. If you do know, don't say, no spoilers. But it's not quite clear. And we know something happened to Angela. We're not sure about Eddie. We're not sure about Laura. We're certainly not sure about James. We know he lost his wife. So is it the trauma that's brought people together? We also know that, Angela, took vengeance into her own hands. What does that mean? Well, let's find out. So, say last week we got through a lot of the story, went through the historical society, through the prison, through the labyrinth, did the boss with Angela, and then got through there. So the next bit, it ramps up, it gets pretty big. Sorry, Mario's just demanding attention at the minute. And yeah, so this week is going to be a hot one. As I say, we might get to the ending. I'm hoping we will. If I have to stay on a little bit longer, I'll stay on a bit longer. And hopefully, depending on the rapidity of which we go through it, might get to show you 2 endings, and then next week you can do Born on a Wish, and I'm pretty sure we'll be able to one-shot that as well. So, that's kind of the roadmap. Okay, this is going to be... You okay, bud? You need to go out? He needs to go out. I literally just took him out 5 minutes ago while we were on the break. Now he's like, no, I need to go to the toilet. All right. Before we start, we'll just go back, and I'm going to have to take another break. I apologise. It can't be helped. I'll be right back. Don't go away. I'll make him pee as quickly as possible. Then we'll actually play a game. So, for YouTube, just going to be a quick edit. Apologies. We back. Right. Apologies about that. When your dog's got to go, you got to go. Let's all share our majority math equations while we wait. Awesome. Yeah, okay. Now I want a real pie. Okay. The other thing I was going to say, before being interrupted, we were speaking a lot last week how the game is brave and touches on some very difficult themes. Who doesn't want pie, right? Like, we all want pie. Now I agree, and I said this last week. We need ethical design, and I think that's a really important thing. There should be a way to skip those and sort of get the overall thing without getting the potentially triggering detail, right? Because like, screw your artistic intent, right? Like, it doesn't matter how artsy you're gonna be. Obviously, this game is 20 years old, so it's living in a very different time, right? But I think particularly nowadays, we should definitely demand that, if we demand that our games be made ethically, we will get better content warnings and stuff. Without further ado, let's just do a quick little... Oh, I've just done an oopsie. Very weird. Right. Okay. Content warning. Everyone's good. Hello? Streamers, there we are. Okay. Let's move over here. Okay, then it does an automatic one. Lovely. Oh, it's because the automatic one came through first, right? Okay, here we are. Let's get stuck in. Let's dial the volume up. I think we usually have this about 40. Okay, maybe a bit higher. And I had this on 10 for Donkey Kong, just pointing that out. And over here. Okay. Let's do this. Who's hype? Let's go. Alright, turn it up for myself as well, a bit quiet. Let me know about the volume. I know it fluctuates a lot. So, big fun. Okay, nice bit of music to start with. How's that sounding, peeps? Let me know. Oh, yeah, we were in the cemetery. I remember now. Quickly remember how to play. Sounds good? Okay. Wasn't sure if it looked a little good and spooky. That's what we like. Alright, we're literally about to jump into our own grave. So... Whee! Music is so good, though. Yeah, so we were descending, going deep into the richness of our soul. One of the other things as well is that like so far there's no real proof that these enemies that we see are real, and I bring that up for reasons that you'll see shortly. I'm gonna pretend like Offa didn't get me, uh, but like we saw that Angela saw the monster, but that was in a room that was like representative of her mind, and I said it before, but like that room was on my mind like all week because it was just so. It wasn't even like explicitly graphic, but it was just so. The metaphor was so brutal. Wow, this is also pretty dark already. It was so brutal. It was like wow. I also can't remember like exactly what happened, so exclamation mark CW's at the ready, but let's do the thing. How's my framing? Do I look alright? Was an alien.
Eddie, what are you doing? What does it look like? He always busted my balls. You fat, disgusting piece of shit. You make me sick.
I don't know.
Badass, you're nothing but a waste of skin. You're so ugly, even your mama don't love you.
So many scene changes. It's proper Jerry.
Maybe he was right. Maybe I am nothing but a fat, disgusting piece of shit. But you know what? It doesn't matter if you're smart, dumb, ugly, pretty. It's all the same once you're dead.
I mean,
And the corpse can't laugh. From now on, if anyone makes fun of me, I'll kill him. Just like that. Eddie, have you gone nuts?
oh, negative mental health terminology.
You too. You're just like him, James. Hey, I didn't mean anything. Don't bother. I understand. You've been laughing at me all along, haven't you? Ever since we first met. I'll kill you, James.
Ow. Ow. Wow. About to get wrecked. I just cannot fire quick enough. 69, nice. Use a big heal. I don't think we're going to be able to dodge a bullet, so let's just... This is surprisingly not very lethal. Yeah, right? Wow, he just punched me, you see that? Never played this game. Yeah, okay, so... So, you know... It's almost like I knew what I was talking about. But I highlighted the fact that we only previously had killed monsters. That's the first time we've actually had to fight a person. Right? Which is really interesting. I'm going to try using the handgun for speed. But yeah, so this is like a fight, but we're fighting a human, and that's a bit of a departure so far. We haven't actually had, human like combat. Also, weird meat locker because
Do you know what
horror
it
game.
does to you, James? When you're hated, picked on, spit on, just because of the way you look, after you've been laughed at your whole friggin' life. That's why I ran away after I killed the dog.
Can you hear this all
Ran
right?
away like a scared little girl. Yeah, I killed that dog. It was fun. It tried to chew its own guts out. Finally died all curled up in a ball.
That's
Then he
pretty
came
graphic.
after me. I shot him too, right in the leg. He cried more than the dog.
Like that door wasn't already shut.
Have a hard time playing football on what's left of that knee.
You think it's okay to kill people? You need help, Eddie.
James says having like run about like
Don't
just
get a hold of
shooting.
me, James. This town called you too. You and me are the same. We're not like other people.
You know, let me help you with
Don't
some
you
lead.
know that?
Math, speaking like a true American.
Let's party.
And I know you're not American. That's the point. Okay. So, quick. No, that's not the pause button. So, quick pause for a sec. Let's turn this down because it's really loud all of a sudden. Quick pause, quick bit of analysis. So, this is our first bit of human-human combat rather. Really interesting. Some stuff came through there. So, we know Eddie was bullied, faced another form of trauma. I mean, I don't know about yourselves. I've experienced bullying myself. It is horrible. You know, there's that Saint Vincent quote that what is it? I've forgotten it, but it's like, you know, they have the age-old one is like sticks and stones may break my bones, but words can never hurt me. And there's like a Saint Vincent quote that's really good. That, you know, I'm gonna look up the lyrics while I'm waiting. But yeah, so that's interesting. So we know that, but then he committed a crime. He, you know, hurt a dog, which I'm not gonna lie, makes me real mad. You should not hurt pets ever. Like, just you should not, and that makes me want to sort Eddie out real bad. I'm not gonna lie. And then like he shot a guy in the knee, and then obviously now like, so I don't like the bit that he's like, well, oh, you've just gone nuts, right? And then it's like, okay, so what's really happened to Eddie during his time in Silent Hill? We don't know if each player's perspective, like if they're seeing different things. You know what I mean? And that's one of the challenges. Like the monsters James sees are the ones that he sees. But like Laura runs about the town with no problem. She doesn't seem to be affected by the monsters. But yeah, if a movie game character tells someone you need help, they're usually way past the point of helping. Yeah, particularly with the way mental health is portrayed. You know, it's just a well. Right, let me get this lyric. It's a good lyric. That's what I want to tell you. Where is it? Okay, here we go. There we go. Sticks and stones have made me smarter. It's words that cut me under my armor. And you know, as we all can appreciate, you know, words and doing sort of psychological harm to people is bad and very mean, and we shouldn't do it. Let's wreck Eddie. Crank this back up to 50. Turn it down myself. Move over here. Let's go. Wait. Okay, punch me out there, you little swine. This is just like, it's not even a shoot off. We're just gonna stand here and just like. So he doesn't flinch. What is this? We're better off taking on with a great knife at this point. So I like what? Can't dodge? Like ridiculous. He doesn't flinch, so I shoot him and he just shoots me back. Like what? I'm pretty sure using continue is actually pretty bad. I probably should just reload. Alright, well, we'll just run through that again. Ridiculous, how are you meant to dodge? Yeah. But yeah, again, like saying before, like, you know. Oh wow. Sorry, chat blew up there. Let me read. ways it comes down, power or feeling powerful. Eddie's statement's pretty clear there. He's weak, and the gun using others, using other people's fear. Yeah. This topic is actually something I was thinking for a long time. Oftentimes, people who turn to villains in stories are people who suffered a lot in the past, and that tipped them to past the point of no return. So, for the main reason they turned out, where it was external, it is even their fault. Can we judge their actions on their own? Well, this is. I mean, you guys, yeah. There's a reason you're an amazing part of the community, right? And this is one of those reasons. So this is the thing in that. That's the classic story, right? You know, if a villain isn't just crazy, you know, vis-a-vis Final Fantasy Six, Kefka, you know, they always seem to be villains because they've experienced trauma. Now, this perpetuates the myth, and I see myth very clearly, myth, that if you experience trauma, you're more likely to then cause trauma. That is incorrect. It's not true. It's the same sort of idea that, you know, like, people experiencing ill mental health are more likely to, you know, that are violent, you know, vis-a-vis the Joker, you know, but in actual fact, people experiencing ill mental health are more likely to suffer violence and experiences like that. It's the same thing, like, just because something traumatic has happened to you doesn't mean that you're gonna do other violent or traumatic things to other people. I think it kind of, like Hoffa sort of touched on it, well, okay, how do I regain power and therefore use that power as a form of, I should have been up here, apologies, power as a form of autonomy against people who've caused me harm. So he's there waving the gun out, makes him feel powerful, and he hurts people instead of, like, you know, dealing with maybe the internal issues and then sort of, you know, realizing that unfortunately some people are just mean, they are just horrible, you can't reason with them, and then sort of working through it that way. And we get back to the argument of, well, how do you respond? How do you deal with the bullies? How do you deal with these bad people? You know, and as I sort of said at the top of the show, it's like if there needs to be better systems in place to allow and facilitate bringing these people down, right? You know, in a way that is just, respectful, methodical, and also, like, you know, efficient, I guess, right? So it's an unfortunate sort of consequence of just like the way stories are portrayed. I mean, Sephiroth in Final Fantasy VII, you know, is like, oh, so I'm not who I thought I was. Sociopathic violence, okay, you know, like it's very easy for plot. I think in the context of this game, like, you know, it's doing it because he's done a bad thing. It's drawn him to the town, and we're beginning to see the pattern here, right? Something bad has happened to them. They've in turn done a bad thing. That's brought them to the town. Yeah, suffering trauma in the past doesn't mean you have to turn into a villain, and many people aren't. But for some reason, it seems something clicks in their brains and they just go crazy. And that's it. That's the kind of storyline that we're sold. It's just the kind of plot, and it's just that. It's just a plot. It's just a myth. It's just a perpetuated narrative, unfortunately. You know, it's just, which is why phrases like crazy and stuff are still used in, you know, modern language. So I heal here, reload. Shoot him like what, 3 more times? Here we go. Pick up the ammo, heal again, I guess. Yeah, just heal, screw it. Some people who experience trauma end up acting out, but a huge number would rather go the other way and pull back. Yeah, I think, like, I'm not saying it doesn't happen, right? But the way it's kind of sold as a generality is wrong. And I think that's what's worth, like, pointing out. Because, you know, there are always going to be people that turn to violence, and I think in particularly Western culture, it's very, like, you know, someone pushes you, someone hits you, you hit them back. You know, and this feeds into, okay, rant, you know, this feeds into that wider sort of patriarchal misogynistic thing of like, oh well, if a girl, you know, if a boy is hitting you, it means he likes you. If he's like pulling your hair and stuff, like what? We're gonna tell people that like violence is an accepted part of like, you know, like relation, like what? What? Like, you know what I'm like, and it trickles down, you know, toxic masculinity. Boys have got to be boys. Take it out. Shall we take this outside, lads? You know, and beat each other with sticks because that's the only way to resolve our issues. Sorry, rant activated. I apologize. Let's simmer back down. But like, you tell people that's the only way to achieve resolution, and there are always going to be people that do that. You know, as I say, morally right or wrong, it's not for me to make that call. But if we had proper systems in place that allow people to sort it out, like properly, even in, like you say, the workplace, right? Like, how many people feel comfortable going to their HR and saying, like, I had an incident with this person? You know what I mean? Like, workplaces are famous for not sorting that out, right? I mean, see, you know, Activision Blizzard. Like, I feel it's easy for other people to label crazy because they can't understand why the other persons are operating, yeah, like, you know, violence or outside of social norms, yeah, and that's because it's easier because we can't be bothered to process or to experience the cognitive dissonance of like trying to understand or employ empathy. So, yeah, sorry, bit ranty today. It's fine. Oh gosh, this camera angle. He does so much damage just by punching me. Ranty is fine. It's important stuff to discuss, yeah. That's why I love doing this and, you know, having people in the community, you know. Tank controls, gotta love it, for sure. 69, nice. But I guess can't use the shotgun or the handgun now. This fight's so annoying. What? Why does his punches do like as much? Like, he hit me twice and I'm back on red health. Like, what's that? Ridiculousness. Gonna have to reload it, sorry. Punches great at gunshots, yeah. Where is he? There he is. Okay. That was... Can't even begin to explain the AI there.
Eddie? Eddie? I killed a human being.
Oh, sorry, hold on. Like, you just blasted him with a shotgun for like 5 minutes and you're surprised that he's dead. Sweet lord. James, mate, where do you live? What planet are you on, pal? Just... Oh no! He's suffered a gun wound. A gunshot wound.
Did you really die 3 years ago?
Interesting jump of conclusions there. Okay, alright, whatever, mate. Just step away. Interesting to acknowledge that he killed a human, though. That's genuinely quite interesting. As I was saying before, we've only seen monsters previously. I don't really want to heal. Yeah, I'm just the whole toxic masculinity thing really annoys me. It's just stupid. I mean, well, yeah, you know, off topic, but maybe not. Did you hear about? Yes, yeah. That is a thing that happened, and it's you read something, and I was like, is this a meme? Like, is this a joke? I could not believe I don't. Okay, so yeah. Is this the Onion? For those that don't know, like actor, producer, whatever, Alec Baldwin, was involved in an incident. I have to pick my words carefully for legal reasons. Where a prop weapon was discharged, fatally wounding director of cinematography, and another person was injured as well. And I just like, what? Like how? Just how? How has that happened? It's absolutely like wild. Like why are you playing with proper guns on a set that can do that? It makes no sense. Like also boat minigame, everyone's favorite bit. Yeah, like I don't understand how that works at all. It makes no sense to me. It's absolutely ridiculous. And now someone's life has been lost. It's outrageous. Just like it's so tragic. It's sad, and I'm just like, how has it happened? Like, what was he doing? He's just messing about with it. Like, it's ridiculous. I know I'm a British person. I don't know how weapons work and stuff. I've never fired a gun. I think I've held one, maybe, but I've never like fired one, even like a shooting range or anything. You feel for the person and family, but I keep thinking about a person and a person to kill someone. How do you move on from that? Yeah, it's not ideal. Also, we're just doing row your boat, apparently. So sticking point, because I don't think it's not really going to affect me, but one of the things that affects your playthrough is how quickly you do the boat minigame. I don't quite get why that is, because, well, I mean, I do. It's just like it's a really random thing to mark against. Especially given that you're just... I have no idea what I'm doing. Like, should I be like pushing with him or away from? I don't. Do I rotate the sticks? Like he's just pushing. From BBC. Oh, lovely bit of BBC. When the actor Alec Baldwin fired on set, killing a woman was handed to him by a director who told him it was safe. Court records show assistant director Dave Halls did not know the prop contained live ammunition and indicated it was unloaded by shouting "cold gun," the record said. So it seems he was convinced the gun was safe. I guess the prop crew left for a union strike and they did hired ransoms to work. That's not ideal. But also, why is the live ammo at all on a movie set? Shouldn't all the ammo be blanks? But James questioning his actions made me think of that. Yeah, no, I see the logic there. Also, like, is there any... Okay, so I can get my map out for reasons, but... Yeah, it's an interesting turn of events. The prop crew will have some explaining to do, yeah. Unless, like, and... Obviously, well, no, I won't say it. Last I read this, he was also first job for the ammo person who checks on these things. Wow. First and maybe last job for that person, I think. Also, like, am I moving at all? Like, I have no idea what the heck is happening. The boat's just kind of wobbling. Yeah. Hello? Are you out there? Mary? Is that you? There's not even like a thing for me to be like looking for. One time out Hoffa, please. Can confirm there is fog, yeah. Where am I? chilling on Toluca Lake. Just, I time myself out. Honestly, I'm not moving at all. This is like the waves are moving and the fog is moving and the boat is rocking and the paddlers are operating, but none of these are connected. I'll time myself. Why would they put this in the game? We're not having fun. If I was a better streamer, I'd have realised this was going to come up. I would have saved all the speech for while this was happening. But, you know, not a pro streamer. Oh, there's a thing. Hello. Oh, I can hear the PS2 is loading. Don't they always say stay away from the light? Row, row, row your boat gently across Toluca Lake. If anything, grab your paddle, beat it away and run for goodness sake. Row, row, row your boat merrily down the lake. Yeah, everyone. Row, row, row your boat. We could make a round, you know. Get chat spitting some cool lyrics. I'll see myself out. I apologize. I never forget. Never forget. I think I'm funny. Don't tell anyone. But I think I'm funny. Watch this be where I got on. I'm just going in a circle. Yeah, Rock have to do it all over. You are funny sometimes. He's like, I'm back where I started. And you're like, no. James. Why do this? Wait, we got somewhere. Eventually. Do you reckon that was like, nah, game's too short, pie that out, I'd like a 4-minute rowing section. And you're like, yeah, good. Make it atmospheric. This place hasn't changed at all in 3 years. Okay, I need to not screw up the bit where we get past the point of like no return. There's a fountain in the shape of a bird. No water is coming out of it right now. Hello? You got a Little Mermaid music box. Okay, side note about the Little Mermaid, right? Give me a little rant for a second. You all ever heard of the podcast Psyche to be with you? It's my podcast. No, I'm joking. Exclamation mark podcast in the chat. That'd have been funny if I'd like typed it as I said the joke. My podcast, no, podcast revisionist history. All right, gotta go feed baby and catch some Z's. Mav, take it easy, my friend. Thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed that beautiful banana badge, and thank you so much for the bits. Take it easy, as ever. It's nice seeing you. But yeah, like revisionist history, Malcolm Gladwell. They did like a 3-part special on the Little Mermaid and why the Little Mermaid is like jank and broken. So good, like totally recommend checking it out. They like rewrite the ending and it's they actually have like an all-star cast. of like people that voice it. Really, really good. Very good podcast. Right, so we've got a little mermaid box. I'm like, we'll finish today, and I'm gonna get stuck on a puzzle for like 8 years. You can't use this here. Okay. Well, sod me then. Oh, that's a squeaky door, isn't it? Lakeview Hotel. Hotel, motel, holiday inn. There it is. Waiting for you. Oh. Room 312. That's the room Mary and I stayed in. Mary, are you there? Or maybe... I got the hotel map for guests, implying there's one for staff. Yeah, who's ready for like the meat and bones of the game now though? All the doors with broken locks. Oh god, it's so squeaky. Oh man, I'm getting... Oh, I don't like how this feels. Oh, save point. I'll take it. You know, like, just get that feeling where like your stomach goes a little bit, just drops a little bit. That's what's just happened. And I'm like, oh no. I'm gonna turn this up a smidge more. It looks a bit quiet because like we started with music. Get me mouse over there. There's a plate in the front indentation and something is engraved on it. Seat of the princess who fled at midnight. That doesn't sound quite right. Is this music box broken, or maybe... There's a rectangular indentation. There's a plate in front of it. The princess who awoke from death. Rectangular indentation. The princess who spoke no words. Okay. That doesn't sound quite right. Interesting. How good is our knowledge of Disney princesses, chat? Oh. Mr. James Sunderland, the videotape you forgot here is being kept in the office on the first floor. The videotape? Okay, got the key to 3112. Weird that there's like no other key there. Okay, lock is broken. Oh, is anyone else getting the spoops? I know I am. Oh. Oh. Peeps, they've got a gift shop. Let's go. What are we getting from the gift shop? If the gift shop ain't open, we riot. Son of a gun! We wanted to go to gift shop so bad. Game, you've just let the whole of chat down. I can't abide by that, I'm afraid. Right, it's back to the entrance. Didn't expect that one to open. Oh, up here.
scare you?
Yeah, you did.
I just...
You're here to find Mary, aren't you, James? Well, have you?
Well,
No.
have you?
Is that why you're here too?
She's here, isn't she? If you know where she is, tell me. I'm tired of walking.
How did she get across the lake?
I wish I knew.
But she said it in her letter.
What letter?
Wanna read it? But don't tell Rachel, okay?
Who's Rachel?
Rachel.
She was our nurse. I took it from her locker.
Oh. Letter time. Okay, you're ready. My dearest Laura, I'm leaving this letter with you. Wait, I'm leaving this letter with Rachel to give you to you after I'm gone. I'm far away now, in a quiet, beautiful place. Please forgive me for not saying goodbye before I left. Be well, Laura. Don't be too hard on the sisters. And Laura, about James, I know you hate him because you think he isn't nice to me, but please, give him a chance. It's true he may be a little surly sometimes. Don't call me Shirley. And he doesn't laugh much. But underneath, he's really a sweet person. Laura, I love you like my very own daughter. If things had worked out differently, I was hoping to adopt you. Happy 8th birthday, Laura. Your friend forever, Mary. Well, who else is getting the feels?
Laura, how old are you?
I turned 8 last week.
What?
So, Mary couldn't have died 3 years ago. Could she really be here? Is this the quiet, beautiful place she was talking about?
Me and Mary talked a lot about Silent Hill. She even showed me all her pictures. She really wanted to come back. That's why I'm here. Maybe you'll get it if you see the other letter. The one Mary... Huh? I must have dropped it.
Laura!
I gotta find it.
Laura!
Just a convenient way of getting her out the way, really. So long ago, before we were even married. Why am I thinking of that now? Because there's a piano there, I guess. What's he looking at? There's a thing. Oh, dinner plate. Have some lunch. Or, well, whatever meal. Got the fish key. Awesome. Bit fishy to me, but... A cat? Not gonna lie, pretty good cat. Oh, ready for spooks? Yeah. Okay, so Laura goes out and then suddenly there's these things knocking about. Oh, well, whoops, waste of ammo. Now, it's interesting that we hadn't seen these before. Now we're seeing them again. After we encountered them with Angela. So that's an interesting sort of turn of events. I could also do with, like, if I could stop getting hit, that would be great. Oh, there's another one. Let's go. Oh, they fell on top of each other like weird fleshy dominoes. Okay, push the button, that happened. That wasn't even me. I'm healthily skeptical, Hoffa. That's how I roll. Two shots with a shotgun. I've got like a boatload of ammo. Not even like survival horror at this point. Just shoot it. If it's slow, run past it. If it's fast, shoot it. Shoot it in the face. Oh! I'm being a bit wasteful with the ammo here, really. I should. Uh-oh. Good shot, James. GG, say. GG. So much ammo. Oh. In the medicine cabinet. Rifle shells, lovely. Handgun bullets. More bullets. I'm clicking too quick. Well, we got some more stuff. That was worth, really. I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't want to be graphic or nothing. But like, this game is so good at just like making me feel like I need like the loot. You know what I mean? Like it really gets me that level of queasy where it's like, oh, I could do with the loot. Thank you for the follow. That shouldn't have made me jump. I don't shout them out unless people sort of appear in chat. Because some people like to remain anonymous, and that's cool. Oh, that shouldn't have made me jump as much as it did. Game has me on edge. But yeah, again, so like I talk about the environment a lot, and again, like just another excellent use of like what we're having to go through, like narrow corridors, but it still fits like thematically, right? Can we get out of here? Okay, I just can't leave yet. That's fair. Hello, James. Oh, there's still one room. Oh, here we go. I'm ready for this. I literally like tense up. Alright, sound of silence. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I come to talk with you again. Quietly sleeping. Okay, all doors. It's locked. Yeah, James, what room is it though, bud? Let me know. Wait, what? Locked doors? I'm gonna try the fish key, I guess, because why not? No, okay. Got a health drink and some ammo, though. That's pretty good, I'll take that. Oh. The soundscaping in this game is so good. Do you know what? It's even like it's more terrifying that there just isn't enemies everywhere, because it just means they're gonna appear eventually. That's worse. Every loading screen, I'm on the trigger. Oh, medkit, nice. We're getting a lot of bullets. And as we all know, in the gaming world, that's a bad sign. Suitcase. The bag is locked. Fish key? Hello. Hotel room 204. Okay. Keys within... okay. I can't hear anything from the receiver. Could the phone line possibly be cut? Yeah, he just calls like an Uber. It's just like, yeah, no, I'm sod it, mate. I'm alright. I'm out. Just leaves. Secret ending. Just gets into a taxi. But you know what? Wasn't worth it. Wait, there's more. Wow, we're getting a lot of ammo. You all know what that means. So much ammo. I think the first time I played this, I didn't get the ammo in like can I read this? Oh, already read enough medical books. I don't think I got that like chest worth of ammo. So I remember like having much more of a scarcity. Shells. I think I just found a room full of a little library in a hotel. How neat's that? You all ever been to a hotel where there's been a library? Okay, reading room, I guess. Oh, toilet. Toilets are always where spooky things happen. Why? Oh, there we go. Where are you? There you are. I got you. Is that big? Oh, mate, F off. Alright, James, you got this, bro. No, aim at the other one. You down? Oh, no, get back up. James, what are you? You feckin' Egypt. Oh, he's out of ammo. Absolutely excellent. That just looks horrible. Controller vibrates when you're at low health. It was like properly like, you are about to die. Such a dumb combat situation. Yeah, I got the room for 203, right? Two oh four. 203, 312, 711. 5 guys. Employee elevator key. Oh, nice. Another suitcase. Okay. Let's see how many funny words we can make. No, okay, that's not. I imagined that would be funnier, and then I was like, no, let's not just make naughty words. There are scattered photos all over the bed. What's this? Think it's about to be a clue. What the heck is that? Okay, so it's scratched over it. How do you get rid of marker? Oh. Use like a solvent or something, maybe? An adhesive? Nail polish remover? Would that move marker off a photo? No, that'd be far too corrosive, right? You'd just destroy the photo. Oh well, puzzles, I guess. We've cleared out this floor, right? Yeah. The elevator key, and logically, I guess we just go upstairs. That's downstairs. We want upstairs. There we go. Oh, well. Of course. Did you? Oh, wait. Hold on. We got it. Oh, no. Okay. I could have sworn I heard someone shout James, and then now I'm like freaking out. Oh, God. I just know. Office sitting there, ready. He's just got iRadio just written in his chat. He's just, that's why he's not speaking. He's just there. He's just ready to just boop it. Right, we can try this again. I did. I knew it. You're just sitting there like an assassin. Just waiting to make your mark. And to just finish me off. Live on stream. Try using the lift. Ah. Back downstairs, I guess, then. Is there a... Oh, I think there might be a basement. One of the things I'd like to know on this, actually, is, like, if, Yeah, it looks like I might be able to get... No, it's just an upstairs. It's like, if there's like a scarcity of items on the higher combat difficulties, or if it is just stuff does more damage. Okay, we can go downstairs that way. Let's try the lift here. Okay, alright. We're going down. I'm going deeper underground. Don't know where I'm going. Oh, pardon me. Sorry, that's disgusting. Woo! Sorry, just... I swear, like Hoffa's got two screens on the go at the minute, and he's watching like a let's play of the game on one screen, he's watching me on the other, and he's just gone to this part and he knew that was coming up. So I jumped because of the woo, but then the radio came on, just the legs were there, I don't know. Oh, man. That was... Oh. His radio is awesome. I was trying to be supportive. Oh, James. not intended to scare you. Where's the fun? Where's the support? I might start using this handgun. I've got 130 shots. Clearly did way too much damage with my stick. Early game. Screw it. 130. Let's do it. Yeah, I know it's wait, what? It sounds, this is gonna sound like a dumb statement, but I almost can't use that. I'm almost glad I didn't put in like proper like scare alerts and crap, like, oh, kind of thinner. Oh, okay. I'm really relaxed from here. Like scare alerts for like bits and stuff, because that's not an exchange that's worth it. It's just not. Oh mate. Right, second floor, I guess. Use the thinner. Right, second floor, down the corridor. Bet the flash lips have respawned. Oh. Right, I don't know how to count floors, apparently. Glad they're still dead. Something. Right. In the right spot, use the thinner. Loose. Ah, okay. Nice. Like loosey goosey. 1088. 1066. Wait, spell the word. Lost. Oh, now we're getting philosophical. Oh, second music box. Cinderella, nice. Right, I'm just gonna. I need to take a quick break because I think if I get one more big scare, that will be the end of my bladder, and we just don't need that on stream. So, yeah. Well, good to see you back though. Just in time for a break time. But yeah, I'll be back in just a second. Let's keep going. It's gonna be. We are in like the thick of it now. So, yeah, I'll be back in just 2 ticks.